Hi, I'm Stan Miller with Rockwell Automation, and I'm here with George Schuster, our Business Development Manager and Functional Safety Expert. George has 30 years of experience in safety in industrial automation. George, thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you, Stan.
So we're here talking about safety and the connected enterprise. Can you tell us how safety, connected enterprise, and the industrial Internet of Things is having an impact on safety?
Sure. Well, the connected enterprise is a platform and an infrastructure for the collection of critical plant floor data. And more manufacturers are understanding the importance of safety and the critical safety KPIs and how that safety data can be used to evaluate compliance and help improve productivity, identify risks and hazards on the plant floor. And EH&S people and manufacturing engineering people are increasingly using that data to gain valuable insight into employee behaviors, use, and even potential misuse of safety systems, and the creation of leading rather than lagging indicators for safety. So it's pretty important.
So how are our customers doing this today?
Well, many times, always, it starts with the risk assessment. So the risk assessment defines the basic interactions between people and the equipment. And it defines things like expectations of the frequency of demand or duration of certain safety events. So once we have the design intent defined by that risk assessment, we have a basis of measurement. So then we use the connected enterprise to gather data from the working system, analyze that in a historical way across time, and compare it to that design intent. And that gives us, it highlights any discrepancies between the design intent and actual use. For instance, if you have a guard door, an interlock guard door on a machine, and the risk assessment says that the expectation design intent is that that guard door would be accessed 3 to 4 times per shift. And we gather that data from the connected enterprise that says it's actually being accessed 20 to 30 times per shift. We know that that guard door is being used for something that was beyond our design intent. And people on the floor may be exposed to increased risk as a result of that. So that data gives us critical highlights into how the system is being used or misused, and also identifies opportunities for productivity improvement and et cetera. So pretty important data.
What other benefits does the connected enterprise bring when it comes to safety?
Yeah, many customers that are applying contemporary safety systems are seeing 5 to 7% improvements in OEE, or overall equipment effectiveness, which is very substantial. 2 to 4% reductions in unscheduled asset downtime, as well as injury rates that are half of the industry averages. So these are very significant impacts to your production capability. Additionally, a lot of manufacturers are using what we call alternate protective procedures or alternate protective measures. These are use of safety technologies to expedite maintenance procedures, and they are compliant with the OSHA minor servicing exception, or 1910.147. They're also applying advanced safety technologies like safe speed or safe direction in order to change the way that people and machinery interact to make it more productive, help reduce scrap and downtime, and improve safety. So it's a real win-win.
George, how difficult are these results to achieve?
Yeah, well, some of the short-term results can be achieved pretty quickly. Some of that analysis yields just changes in operating procedures and improvements there. Some the improvements are of a longer term and may include changes in technology to the machinery itself. In general, we recommend you consult with your local Rockwell team so that team can help better understand what your goals are and your timing, and we can put together a much more specific action plan for you. But in general, the use of this safety data from the connected enterprise is really creating visibility and the tools for analysis to improve, again, productivity, compliance, reduce downtime, and manage those risks in your company reputation. So it's a real new world for use of safety in the connected enterprise.
Fantastic. George, thank you so much for
Yeah,
your
right on,
time.
Stan.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.